J0NII plays with the mouse keyboard playstyle and is a rock of consistency. After retraining his no-mod rating that he previously lost from the time he sold his soul to the HDPP gods, he has consistently shown that he can match or exceed any of the remaining competitors' scores, given that he can control his nerves. He also stomps on piss-slow players in Diamond 3 Elo of a lesser-known video game, League of Legends. A game that hardens his mental while also making him say some choice words about his opponent. LordEggRoll sports the tablet keyboard playstyle and is an absolute speed demon. Mans has some pretty nuts passes compared to the other competitors, such as his Freedom Dive Galaxy Difficulty Pass and Image Material Envision Pass. His fast fingers did prove to be a bit problematic, however, as seen in qualifiers where many of the maps were just too slow for him to properly tap and act. Obvious fingering joke aside, LordEggRoll is the lowest ranked player in this tournament and seemingly one of the more inconsistent players. But you should never count the modest speed god out of shaking up the bracket and making a statement by beating a tournament favorite.
Alright then, welcome back to the OSU 6-digit tourney of the OSU server. We are here with the third match of J0NII versus LordEggRoll. Hey Ethan, what are your thoughts right now?
Well, obviously, J0NII is probably the heavy favorite going into this. I mean, he has, like, I don't know. It just looks like, looking at his OSU profile, it looks like he has much better stats overall than LordEggRoll. But we will see. Maybe he'll be able to do a little bit of an underdog story.
That's true, that's true. There is always room for underdog stories in this tournament. It feels that underdogs are always being rooted in this tournament.
This is true.
Couple stat checks. LordEggRoll is currently 248k, and some significant plays that we can recognize is rather straight farm, mini stop, Hito Yasumi, and CBCC. Okay, that's just straight farm. We move on to J0NII's profile. He's a kind of higher rank, actually much higher rank, 142k, with also straight farm plays of Mizuto no Curtain and Marshmary, and a Granite S play on Hidden. So this guy's straight hidden player. So there's always this stigmatism with hidden players, you know, using hidden to hide their aim. But who knows? Maybe this guy's also a god at no mod.
Oh, for sure. I have no idea what you're talking about, but we'll see.
So,
for those who are just tuning in, you're watching a guy with no casting experience who's never played OSU try to cast an OSU tournament.
Hey man, you know, the situation we're in right now is kind of dire. Both of us are stuck in the tournament organizer's basement.
About now.
So,
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you now. Alright, sorry for the technical difficulties for anybody that's watching. We had
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, a little bit of
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, technical issues. But yeah, this is right now this is just a warm-up. It looks like J0NII is you know, holding a really big lead, but sometimes even if you don't have the accuracy for score v2, you know what they say, combo until you make it. Okay, so we're having a lot of technical difficulties right now, but it happens, you know. Our technology does not work with us, and so the score difference and the accuracy difference is rather jarring in just the warm-up itself. This is setting a really big statement for the upcoming 5 or possibly 10 matches of OSU gameplays. Oh, welcome back.
Alright, yeah. Okay. Looks like we are good, having some mic difficulties, but we'll see how that holds up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, the question that I asked earlier. So, I guess you're you play Tetris competitively? I guess.
Yeah. Not really classic Tetris so much, but you know, like I'll play a bunch of newer websites like Tetris, that type of thing.
So, how would you? Let's say. So, I'm guessing they're obviously sometimes better people than you, right? So, how would you approach a, let's say, underdog? You know. Underdog perspective, how would you approach that?
Well, at the end of the day, I think it all comes down to mindset, right? So it's pretty important to not be intimidated by like the amount of rankings that your opponent may have on you or something along those lines. But yeah, just like keeping positive, don't let it affect your play, try to get in the zone, and you should be fine.
Yep. Let's hope that LordEggRoll can hear that from our, from our tournament organizer's basement. You know.
Yeah. Santel.
Yeah. get help somehow. We're blinking twice for help right now.
Mhm.
So, right now, I think that they're doing their bans. They're doing their roles and bans, and it looks like LordEggRoll banned no mod 6 of the round 8 pool, which is Top Mabu. This is a alt finger control reading, so I guess him having not great of accuracy during actual maps, especially on Scorby 2, control and reading would be something that you would have to touch.
Right.
You know,
On the other hand, J0NII chose to ban DT33 for this one, and it looks like we're heading into.
this is no mod 7. This is a tech stamina consistency. This map could actually lean either way, because it looks like they're both not acclimated to tech maps, so their accuracies and their scores are relatively low. We're still only in the 4 digits area, but sooner or later we'll see that. Oh man, okay. Well, it looks that LordEggRoll is holding up his combo due to his impressive repertoire with streams. He is known for doing these crazy passes on 6-digit freedom dive, DTing, not 6-digit freedom dive, 6-digit image material, DTing like 5-star freedom dives, and much more stream maps. This guy does not farm. Looks like he's farms, but this guy just plays like the random hard stream maps that are out there.
Right. Off of the very limited stuff that I can see right now, it looks like LordEggRoll is actually in the advantage right now. He has the higher AC, higher score, obviously. Although J0NII does have a pretty good combo going right now. Maybe if he holds up, he'll be able to catch up, but we'll see.
The gap is closing. The score gap is closing. There's only a 1,000. Oh, and the baton pass from LordEggRoll to J0NII now
Just like that.
is the lead. And it seems that his combo, he is now leading combo and accuracy, and LordEggRoll just broke his combo just now. So this is looking quite dire for LordEggRoll, even though he held the early lead of the map. But this is a pretty long map, so we still have a lot more of the map to go.
Absolutely.
This is rather interesting because we have not reached half of the map yet. This map could swing either way. However, it looks like J0NII has a big favor, is having a big lead due to the higher AC and also the higher combo. So we'll see. There could be a comeback, could be not a comeback. However, there's still lots of more matches to be played, lots of more maps to be played also.
Right. At this stage of the game, it could really go either way. You can see that both of them are struggling to really keep in the match. Maybe the warm-up wasn't quite enough for them to get used to the whole flow of the tournament, but we'll see how they shake off their nerves as we continue.
Yeah, man, it's all comes down to adapting to the circumstances, like us adapting to being kidnapped in the middle of the night.
Yes.
Guys, we need help. Like, we're alone and we're scared. Like, we don't know if we're gonna die the next day. So please help us. Well, all right, back to the match.
Sorry, that's not COVID. That's just me dying of dehydration. Yep.
So, even though we have barely reached 6-digit scores, the score gap between LordEggRoll and J0NII has grown quite a bit to a rather 60,000 point lead. I don't know if LordEggRoll could come back from this. It might be hard, but if somehow he just pops off on the rest of the map, there could be a possible chance to come back. It really just depends.
Yeah, it's possible, but it's not looking great. If we're looking right now, J0NII has over doubled the score of LordEggRoll, and his combo is looking pretty hot. Yeah, it's not looking great for LordEggRoll right now, and I say that as he breaks the combo.
Cast a curse. He even exists with us.
Yeah, hate to see it.
At this stage of the game, we could definitively say, based on the combo breaks of LordEggRoll, that J0NII has his first map sealed with his first W under the belt. Only 4 more to go in order to take the match. If we want to round of 4, for Ngon, he'll just have to try. LordEggRoll, he'll just try to shake off the nerves, shake off the loss, shake off the L, and try to look for dubs in the next couple of maps.
Absolutely. It's really important to keep up your mental fortitude at this time, and it looks like He might not be holding up that well if you look at how often he's breaking combos, but
Yeah. Yep. We're almost done with this map, and so. And it looks like the stream is having a bit issues.
I just got word from the streamer. It looks like he's stopping the Discord stream to sort of like help with the YouTube lag.
Gotcha.
Right, so we're going to be experiencing some time lag, if you will, just because we're also watching the YouTube stream along with you, but you're just gonna have to bear with us.
Especially in context of time lag, it kind of came in late onto, the second map, which is Electric Angel. This is DT2. This is probably what I'll say is LordEggRoll's comfort style, because he's usually that player that likes to play with, high BPM maps, and especially with high BPM streams. I guess the, high BPM from streams does translate over to DT a little bit.
Absolutely. And you can see we're having some stream issues right now. J0NII versus J0NII right now, but if you look at the bottom, you can still see that J0NII has a pretty comfortable lead of 30,000 points over LordEggRoll, and we'll see if he's able to hold that.
So, unlike the last map, they're actually tied.
No. There's a stream issue. Look at the bottom score.
Yeah.
Although they are very similar in score right now. It looks like LordEggRoll is actually just taking the lead.
From assumption, it's probably because
That's
the stream is back.
interesting.
Oh wow. Okay, so it seems that LordEggRoll is holding. Oh wow. Okay, he's holding great combo right now. Surmounting. Oh wait. Okay, just right when I say holding great combo, he breaks combo. Man, maybe we should stop with the caster curse statements. It seems that LordEggRoll is still. Oh wait. Hold up. It seems that he is also holding great combo again, but rather with lacking in the accuracy. But the score lead is actually pretty great on this. About almost a 90,000 point score lead. So, and with this map finish, we can definitively say that LordEggRoll takes map number 2.
All right, I need to take a look at my microphone settings after this, but we'll see.
Yeah, you're good. This
It
clearly
looks like expected.
LordEggRoll has a
That's
big preference
interesting.
for DT. Yeah, for DT pick.
Wow, it looks like this is this the first map this tournament that hasn't been 5-0? Or the
Yep,
first
this
round?
will be the first match of this tournament that will not be a 5-0. We
Very
will
cool.
actually have more than 5 maps played.
Very nice.
It looks like our stream coordinator is fixing some things here and there for better quality stream. Seems that
Gotta
we'll
love
just have
him.
to-
Shout out to Oras, like and subscribe.
he produces great content, even though he probably forgot his YouTube password. He'll eventually get the content somewhere.
Oh yeah, no
Shout
doubt.
out No doubt.
Looks like
Next.
we're heading into the third one.
The next map is J0NII by Dreamcatcher. This is no mod number 1 of the round of 8 map pool, and this heavily relies on consistency. So, from what I heard from my sources, it seems that J0NII is a heavy consistency player. So, he's basically good at everything, and you can evidently see that between the score gap between LordEggRoll and J0NII right now.
Right,
J0NII
it's
holding
very
over.
interesting.
What was the bands again? It was a no mod and a DT pick, right?
Right, it was Nomad 6, I believe, and DT33.
DT3. It's only 3 DT
Oh,
maps.
okay, yeah. My bad.
So, it seems
And
that
I think my microphone
more-
crashed.
Rip. Well, while he's fixing his microphone, and sorry if I say Nolan, that's actually LordEggRoll's real name. I'm probably doxing him right now, but there are probably a million other Nolans in the world. So, it seems that LordEggRoll has a big preference for DT maps, especially when those DT maps are high BPM. So, with only 2 DT maps left in the, actually 1 DT map left to choose, it seems that LordEggRoll's chances of taking this match is quite dire. But we cannot underestimate the underdog of this story. There's always a chance to come back. So, looking at the match right now, we see that J0NII holds a 100k point lead over LordEggRoll, also holding the higher ag of 92 to 93, hovering around that accuracy. They have relatively the same combo. J0NII holding up. Well, right when I say relatively the same combo,
I love Caster Curse. You can really see how J0NII's consistency is shining right now. Over almost about to hit a 300 combo. Hopefully Caster Curse does not hit again.
Caster Curse does not hit again this time. It's
Very nice, very nice.
It's LordEggRoll. J0NII holding a 350 plus combo and really incredible accuracy. This map is definitively in J0NII's list of W's for this match, holding a more than 200,000 point lead.
Absolutely.
I can definitively say that that map number 3 goes to J0NII.
Right, it would have to take some incredible mistakes by J0NII as well as flawless play by LordEggRoll.
Yep.
But it looks like it is in fact over. So it looks like we're going into
Yep. With basically like 4/5 of this map over, this is definitively J0NII's victory on this map. It'll be interesting to see what the next picks are going to be for LordEggRoll. He'll probably have to go to his last DT pick in order to try to get some scores on the board for him, some stocks on the board for him. But after those DT picks, it might be a really dark situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can really look at the absolute difference in consistency here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now we are going into our fourth map of the tournament, which is Ruven. This is a stream heavy map. It is known that LordEggRoll is a heavy stream player. However, his streaming on low BPM maps, especially BPMs of 200 and lower, is rather concerning, because it seems that J0NII is holding another lead again in this map with a let's see, with a 70,000 point lead, even greater than that. Actually, man,
yeah, it's not looking great.
Oh, wow.
He's just at a 300 point combo, and yeah, it's not looking pretty. He's at triple the score of LordEggRoll now.
Holding more than 1,000
as a
point
non-Osu
lead.
player, I can confirm it looks like J0NII is hitting those circles a little bit better than LordEggRoll.
And right when we say hitting the circles, he breaks combo. Great Caster Curse, am I right?
Yeah, hate to see it. I am getting some very significant stream delay right now.
Yeah. Oh man, it looks like LordEggRoll has basically missed a whole stream after I said that he's known for being a stream player. Oh, yikes.
Well, it looks like this is another map that's going to be going pretty handily to J0NII right now. He's got 4 times the score of LordEggRoll. Yeah, it's not looking great.
Not looking great. With basically 9% of this map done, with a 91.16 accuracy and 432,000 point score, J0NII takes map 4.
Yep, map 4. Yep.
Map 4 of the match. Next map is Knowing, a map from Ore no Kanojo no Uromotte Marika. This is the...
Getting some more microphone issues here. Hopefully... Oh, no, we're back. Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. This is a DT pick. This map might go in favor of LordEggRoll. But right now, J0NII holds the lead with a point score of 40,000 and holding combo and holding good accuracy. While LordEggRoll, on the other hand, is rather lacking in the combo, lacking in the accuracy, and rather lagging behind J0NII in this DT pick. What did we say again about LordEggRoll? That DT picks were the way that he can come back into this match, but it seems that the outcome of this DT pick might be dire.
Yeah, at this moment in time, it's not looking great for LordEggRoll, and it really goes back to what we were talking about like mental fortitude and dealing with rankings. At this point in time, it looks like maybe it's tournament nerves or he's just not playing as well as he usually does, but it's not looking great for him right now.
Yeah, those tournament nerves, serious issue, gets to people all the time, especially new tournament players where, you know, you can visibly see the shaking in their cursor. Though J0NII has broken his combo, he still holds a significant point lead over LordEggRoll, with LordEggRoll rather missing combo left and right. And again, Caster Curse, I really need to...
Very
Caster
nice.
Curse. This tournament will be decided by who can manipulate Caster Curse the best.
Yes.
Yep.
Just keep on talking about J0NII, Zach, and maybe we'll be able to
Maybe
get a
we'll...
little bit of a underdog story.
And with that, J0NII takes map number 5 of the match with a more than 200,000 point lead over LordEggRoll. He is
Right.
now at point to win this match and move on to round of 4.
It is going to take some top tier playing by LordEggRoll to be able to come back at this point. It is doable, but it's going to be tough.
Going to be tough.
Especially considering I think we've exhausted all of our TT maps now, which, like we mentioned before, were probably LordEggRoll's path to victory.
Now we move on to no mod number 3, precision and awkward aim type map. So this map really heavily favors J0NII and his consistency playstyle.
Right,
now,
already we can see he's building a little bit of a lead, although it's not much. We're getting a little bit of stream lag, but...
And J0NII takes the lead with his higher AC, but they seem to be holding combo, which is interesting. Having a little bit of stream lag on our end.
Stream issues? There we go. Alright.
It's actually pretty close. Is much closer than, well, the beginning. Actually, no. This might be a bit closer than usual with J0NII and LordEggRoll like breaking combo nearly at the same time. J0NII only holding a 15,000 point lead over LordEggRoll.
Right. If you look at all of the other statistics, especially the accuracy, you can really see that J0NII is absolutely killing it right now.
Oh yeah. This is the gimmicks of Scorby 2. You can't just sometimes you can't just combo your way to the win, but if your opponent has, you know, godlike accuracy, we might see that godlike accuracy in our upcoming match of the day.
Ah yes, pathetic accuracy coming out.
Yeah, that would be last match of the day. Last match of round of 4 between Alkun and round of 8. My bad. Round of 8 between Alkun and Critical. You know, we had some pre-game toxicity with Alkun saying that you know, Critical's accuracy is rather pathetic.
Yes, we can confirm that was a real tweet. It was absolutely not faked.
Not faked at all. So stay tuned for that match happening at the... We'll get to you the time later on. So back to this current match right now. J0NII holds a 50,000 point lead over LordEggRoll with a 86.4 accuracy. LordEggRoll is also lagging behind in this map. It seems with this map almost 3/4 of the way finished, it seems that LordEggRoll's chances of in this tournament are closing. As we reach 3/4 of the map, it seems that this map could be the nail in the coffin for LordEggRoll's runs in this tournament. Could he bring it back? Could he hold a consistency? It seems that he's breaking combo quite often in the last map and possibly the last map of this match. J0NII now holds a point lead. Now holds a point score of double of LordEggRoll's point score. And it seems that this might be the nail in the coffin for this match. And we can confidently say that J0NII has won this map and has basically taken the match. Interesting. So, Ethan, are you there? it seems that we're having a bit of technical difficulties, but J0NII wins map 6 of the match and moves on to round of 4, eliminating LordEggRoll from the 6-digit tourney. As per tradition for our, Ohio State University's server, we do a tiebreaker showcase, as per tradition. Even no matter who the winner is, they will all both players will always play the tiebreaker just for show. So we'll stop talking from here and just enjoy the show. Enjoy the tiebreaker showcase. We'll be back with a post match interview with both J0NII and LordEggRoll. So with the tiebreaker showcase done, this concludes the match between J0NII versus Eggroll, with J0NII coming out as the victor of this match. We'll go on to face the winner of Aokun versus Critical later today at 10 p.m. Eastern Time and 9 p.m. Central Time for us Central people here.
That match is going to be pretty interesting, so make sure to tune in. We'll see how the Ak God does.
So we'll start with J0NII first, the winner of the match. So J0NII, congrats on winning the match and winning and advancing in the 6-digit tourney. What are your thoughts right now?
I don't know. I'm not too worried. I think I can get in the finals. Just need to ban properly, and I think I'm good. But God, I freaking get so nervous when I'm playing multi. It kind of sucks. But other than that, feeling pretty good.
And tournament nerves. Wonderful.
Got it.
Yep. Moving on to LordEggRoll. I know that you lost the match, but what are your current thoughts right now? So any reflections? Any post-match thoughts?
Well, this was total bullshit. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Damn.
I'm kidding. But,
TOS,
yeah,
my guy.
yeah, bro. I had fun. I definitely had fun. During the first match, dude, I was trying to fix the volume for my mouse. I went over to my mouse and the match started, so I had to put my pen on the tablet. I was like, oh, shit. I was just checking all over the place because I was checking where my fucking cursor was at. I was like, yeah.
Gotcha. It seems that our players are also having technical difficulties on their end. So
Shit.
there's not much else to say. J0NII, you will be facing the winner of Aokun and Critical. What are your thoughts on the pot of that matchup?
I'm pretty sure Akun will win, but I mean, that's pretty much my thoughts. Akun is gonna win, and I'll be facing her probably.
Alright, maybe we're giving predictions now. Alright. LordEggRoll, what are your predictions for the Aokun versus Critical match?
Bro, the Ak God? Are you kidding me? What am I about to say against that?
Literal Ak God.
We always have to consider the underdog stories that could happen in this tournament. So
I haven't seen a single underdog won yet. Are you kidding me? What is this? What are you talking about?
Well, Critical is not gonna be happy when we rejoin that call, but
yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, I'm still gonna support him. But the other, I'm just saying.
See,
Yeah, he has our support, but he's not gonna win.
well, there is only one way to know for sure, and that is by tuning into our 10 p.m. stream to watch the match. Let's see who the casters are gonna be for that.
Yep, I am being put on. I'm working overtime because our staff is running short, and I'm being held captive by the tournament organizer in his base.
Let's go.
Players, J0NII, LordEggRoll, any final thoughts before we end the match here?
Good luck to him. I want him to win. He beat me, so I want him to win.
I got
He
you.
beat me, so I want him to win.
I'll do it, don't even worry about it. No, I think I'm good. No more thoughts.
Alright, well, good luck to him, especially to him, though. So, yeah.
Alright, so good camaraderie, good sportsmanship between the players. That concludes our are streamed today, not today, actually for right now, between LordEggRoll and J0NII, with J0NII being the victor. And so tune in at 10 p.m. Eastern Time or 9 p.m. Central Time to catch the banger match of Act God Aokun going against the underdog Critical, looking to make his run through for the
audio
6
issues.
tournament win. So, signing out. Peace.
The more you turn off the stream, you just start shit talking each other.
Ow.